Hey guys, my name is Jemmy, aka Queen of War. Today we are going to be looking at the 4th healing power that will release with DLC 8 Sons of Trigon, which is the Celestial Power. Now this power incorporates a new type of healing, utilizing comboed mechanics in order to maximize the full potential of this holy yet dark power. Having some similarities to Hard Light, such as comboing with yourself, the Celestial powers are limited to comboing with its respected mirror skills from the opposing tree. So we'll be going through a rundown on all the combos, starting with the most easiest to the more harder combo chains to accomplish. So our first skill that we're going to look at is Smite. And on the curse tree, it would be Haunt. And they are mirrored, being in the same location for both trees. And here's a skill by itself, which is Smite. And then we see Haunt by itself. And here is a cleansed Haunt. Lastly, a corrupted Smite. All achieved by using the combo tap melee. The next skills that we see is Renew, which is on the Blessed tree. And on the Curse tree, the mirrored skill would be Curse. Here is Renew, followed by Curse. Has a long animation. And using the Celestial combo tap melee, tap range, we get the cleansed Curse and the corrupted Renew. The next mirrored skills that we see is Admonish. And on the Curse tree, it would be Blight. And here is Admonished by itself. And Blight on the Curse tree. A key thing to note about Blight is that it doesn't do any initial damage. As you see here, it only places a dot, a might dot, upon your target. Now with the combo move of tap and melee hold range, we see a cleansed Blight, doing a lot of damage, preventing actually the sparring target from healing itself. And then we see a corrupt Admonish. Looking at the current effects, Blight 35% damage bonus to yourself. The next skills that we will look at is Retribution, which is on the Blessed tree. And on the Curse tree, the mirrored skill would be Wither. And here is Retribution by itself. Followed up by Wither. And with using the combo sequence of tap melee, tap range, we see a cleansed Wither. and a Corrupt Retribution. And this skill actually does a dot around, or an AoE around the target that has that little purple thing going on. The next skill you'll see on the Blessed tree would be Benediction, and on the Cursed tree will be Malediction. And here is Benediction by itself. Giving you that increased 40% damage until the hit counter resets. Also giving you a crit bonus. And then for Malediction by itself. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that combo, which will be performed with a tap range, hold range. We'll see a Cleansed Malediction with some good dots going on. And a Corrupted Benediction. Putting the dots on as well and giving that crit damage plus extra 40% damage. The next set of skills we'll look at is from the Blessed tree, will be named Blessing. So Blessed, Blessing. And from the Cursed tree, it would be Death Mark. Here is a Blessing by itself, putting a shield. And Death Mark, just simply pointing at your target. And with the combo of tap melee, hold melee, here we see a Cleansed Death Mark. Still giving you that shield. And just waiting for that shield to go away. And then next would be a Corrupted Blessing. Now I love this because in a minute you'll see what I see. Wait for it. And boom goes the dynamite. See, you see how much damage it did? It's just crazy damage. All y'all scoreboard chasers will really love that skill. I expect to see a lot of them going off now. The next skills that we'll see is Wrath of the Presence on the Blessed tree. And on the Cursed, which is the mirrored skill, would be Consume Soul. So here we see Wrath of the Presence by itself. It is a knockback, knocking down your enemies that are nearby. And then we see Consume Soul. With a combo of tap melee, hold melee, we see a Cleansed Consume Soul. And a Corrupted Wrath of Presence. Look at that damage. The sparring target's having trouble keeping his life up. And then the next skills that we have is Divine Light from the Blessed Tree. And of course on the opposing tree would be Plague. And there we have it, Divine Line by itself. It either deals damage, or if you're in healer, it will heal you and your allies. And then we have Plague, putting a Might dot over time. And with a comboed move of tap melee, tap range, hold melee, we see a Cleansed Plague. And utilizing the same combo, we see a Corrupted Divine Light. And those are all the combos that are possible with Celestial, but there are a couple skills that don't have a combo with them, and one of them would be Guardian's Light. And here we'll use Guardian's Light. What it does is pushes away nearby targets from you, a great crowd control, and it also heals you and up to 7 allies, giving a heal over time and at the end a burst heal. And here we see Anoint, giving a precision buff and a restoration buff, including a 50% damage bonus to yourself. And the next ones we'll look at is Defile and Dark Pact. And here we see Defile by itself. Followed by Dark Pact. Dark Pact giving the effects of 50% damage bonus, 30 ability cost, and 20 might. It's the 30 ability cost, meaning that you'll use more power. So if we use Dark Pact followed by Anoint, we do see some increase in some damage output. And we see a 2000 crit. But a crit is a lucky one-time kind of thing, depending on how you spec yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that again. We'll burn down the sparring target a little bit. And once again, use Dark Pact, followed by the finishing move of Defile. And we saw there that there was some good damage out. So it's a great finisher move. So that is everything about Celestial and all its combos that you could possibly do. Keep in mind that I did not include the supercharges. They will be in a separate video just to make it a little bit easier. So this is just focusing on a lot of the combos and some of the skills that are left over. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye!